Cabrio Port is a floating LNG storage and regasification terminal, or FSRU. It will be in a safe, remote location, approximately 21 miles offshore from the city of Oxnard in Ventura County.
BHP Billiton is a Australian-based company, and they want to come here and import LNG, which just stands for liquefied natural gas. And they want to build this terminal that is the size of 3 football fields and will rise 14 stories high in the ocean. It looks like a boat, and it's a floating terminal.
Do you got any more pins like that?
On that T-shirt right there.
Okay, are they for sale? Or they
Yeah,
here?
$20.
$20 for a pin?
No, T-shirt.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
This terminal, why it's bad for this area, is because it'll drive our whales away. It'll heat up the ocean and kill the plankton that the whales and other fish are known to feast on here outside the Channel Islands.
Okay.
So they'll be forced to go to different migratory paths.
The noise causes them to beach.
The noise alone?
Yeah,
the noise
it's
alone.
a factory. It's like a factory going. Bzzz,
Oh,
and you
okay.
wouldn't you like go nuts if you heard that when you were
All
sleeping
day.
all night?
The prevailing winds are from the ocean into shore.
Easterly winds. That
We
come
have
from shore.
all sorts of pollution in this county. We don't meet the clean air standards. There's kids that have asthma like crazy. The lung emphysema, everything, asthma. And we have pesticides, we have chemicals in the air, we have smog. Let me tell you one more thing that you guys need to know if you're environmental.
Okay.
Yeah.
That they're trying to tell you that natural gas is clean. They say, you've heard it a dozen times, clean burning natural gas.
Yeah.
Well, natural gas is also fossil fuel. It's a little cleaner than coal. They're not protecting us. Say a terrorist attack happened and they took this floating factory, set it on fire, and pushed it into shore because it's nothing but a big boat. 2 of these bubbles on that tanker explode. It's going to be a 14-inch in diameter explosion. Just 2 of them. And they say so themselves.
How many are actually on there?
3. It's a 14. Can you imagine how huge an explosion that would be?
What's the population like in Malibu?
Oh, well, just in Oxnard, if they pushed it in our direction, they're going to get at least 250,000 people. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure exactly.
It would create a fireball because it's gas, and it would go right into the ocean.
Oh, so when the ocean put it out if it's on fire? I'm trying to
oil. It's like oil and vinegar. You know, it's like it doesn't mix.
The explosion would be in the air anyway. It needs
Yeah.
oxygen
Okay.
to explode. You could
Yeah,
have a
and it would
fireball in
burn.
the air.
Oh, okay. So it would go up, it wouldn't go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to blow with the wind and maybe even blow into shore before it ignites. Should it ignite?
Malibu is built along the coastline, and it's got these natural hills all along the backside. Yeah, it would just go big old fire
rolling
going right
fire.
towards Thousand Oaks.
Okay.
It'll cost you about a couple grand.
Oh boy, you know that can get pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So this is
I know this much.
Why they keep saying we need this and why off the coast of Oxnard is a big question, but they keep saying they project that we're going to run out, which we're not. We keep making it. And they have like gas platforms off the coast of Mississippi and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Those flew away when the Hurricane Katrina hit. So
Basically, we're saying that use the domestic natural gas for California. Pipe it down from Alaska, pipe it down from Wyoming, pipe it in from Texas until we have sustainable fuel. We don't need.
a pipe from Alaska down to.
We almost have it. We almost have it.
Okay. So
you don't need liquefied natural gas.
We don't need it.
We can harvest other kinds of gas. Like we said, ethanol. You know, there's like the new
Solar.
solar, wind.
yeah.
You know, I once asked Pierce
Wave.
Brosnan. I said to Pierce, I said, okay, let's play devil's advocate here. Would you rather have a floating LNG factory and have cheap gas, or 5,000 wind farms out there, you know, making power? And he said, I'd take the wind farms 100%.
There's
controlling
better
that and, like, going
there's
more
better
corn?
ways there's better ways of developing ethanol than corn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you still have to have a factory and the producers and things like that. You know, it's like 6 or 1 half a dozen. That's why everyone right now is saying LNG is clean. We're like, wait, it's a fossil fuel. You still have to produce it out of a factory. It's still going to pollute. So we're saying skip over corn. Go right to wind and solar. There's no pollution generated.
Anyway, I want to disagree with the skip corn. I want to disagree with that. I'll tell you, I'm not sure how the cycle goes. I'm not a botanist, but you know, when you plant a tree, doesn't it suck carbon dioxide out of the air? Okay, that's what we want. We don't want that. That's a greenhouse gas. Then you make ethanol and you burn it. It puts some more back in, but it's a cycle. So it's much better. People say, oh, it causes much pollution to burn ethanol, but remember, when you grow that, it sucks carbon dioxide out of the air.
To make ethanol, is that like there's no, it's a pollutant?
Well, no, it's going to cost energy. You
Is
know,
there
we
going to be like any smoke or
probably.
anything?
You know,
I'm not a
that,
scientist and I don't own a factory, but
Gotcha.
yeah, totally.
The word factory
we all
usually-
still drive cars.
Okay.
You know, corn isn't the most efficient
What
crop.
is the best crop?
I'm not sure, but they've been talking a kind of a grass. There's something called cellulose that's going to be better.
I want to start driving hybrid cars, right? And that's a step in the right direction
That's
because
a
it
step.
takes less gas, and you still have to plug it in, and you need the energy to plug in your car.
So like if we had if everyone had like a kind of a personal windmill, like you could do like a
Yeah.
personal windmill, you could charge your own
There's
car.
a thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of our electricity comes from burning natural gas here in California.
Okay.
Uh,
What do you think,
it's make a big
When you
difference.
see kind of soccer moms driving around in like
It makes me angry.
I mean, they really
Get a
need-
Prius.
Necessary. I mean, we drive an SUV too, but it's a little one and it doesn't use
Is
half
it a
as
hybrid
much.
or the new hybrid?
Not yet. I can't afford one yet.
Yeah, but you know,
Darn.
as the demand for hybrids becomes more prevalent, it'll become more, on
More
the same.
commonplace and it'll drop
The price will come down, and then we can all drive a Prius because we all want to, but we can't afford it. It's a $30,000
Same thing with
Civic.
solar panels.
Solar panels.
Electricity and power and things like that.
If
So
you
we don't.
buy a Hummer, you're going to be using less fuel. And if the whole American people quit demanding so many oil products.
They say that this area off the coast of Oxnard is
Do you want to know
less
why?
populated.
Why is it less
It's
popular?
it's called environmental justice. We have a very high Hispanic population. They figure that the people are not going to protest. That's why they called it the Oxnard facility. Actually, it's closer to Malibu. It's an environmental justice thing. You know, there's certain communities they dump things on because they think that they can get away with it. There's a lot of reasons why this area is.
Well, in Malibu, they didn't call it Malibu. They called it Oxnard, and it's closer to Malibu. The people of Malibu, when they got wind of this, they heard it from Sierra Club or whomever, started sending flyers saying, "Hey, this is coming off your coast, Malibu residents." They stepped up to the plate and said, "I don't think so." And it's not that they're they're coming in and they're joined communities with Oxnard together to say, we both don't want this. Which is like the best thing a celebrity can do is use their voice and take that power. Listen to them, exactly. But it's where was I going with this?
Just kind of the backing and how we have
Yeah, you know what? It's a press conference. It's basically our local assemblyman from Santa Barbara on down. Here, this is
Pierce
the
Brosnan's going to which one?
this.
Oh, his wife is?
And if we stop
so they're
this
gonna build
one,
more than one?
no, not Billiton.
Different-
It's
different
another company.
Oh, okay. So
It's
they're gonna start
called
competing.
Northern Star is proposing another one on up the coast a little ways. Everybody's saying Ventura isn't helping us on this issue, but wait till the Northern Star starts proposing that because it's going to affect Ventura.
Okay, but then by that time it'll be too late because they'll be like, well, they built one down in Oxnard.
One just got killed in Long Beach.
Oh,
And so
really?
now they're
So-
focusing here.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
they're
they actually succeeded with kind of getting
Yes.
it.
Well,
did
and
Pierce
Long Beach
Brosnan
said-
do that, or was he involved in
No,
that one?
Long Beach.
Long Beach said, look, we already got all this pollution going on. We're already a huge port of call.
Besides, it's dangerous.
And it's dangerous. I mean, that's where, 90% of everything comes through the port of Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
So why would you build like a big old terrace,
Thing right
thing
there,
right
yeah.
there? And
Have the government
Canada.
convinced, that we need it.
there is one going in Mexico off the coast of Tijuana.
And that's environmental justice, right?
So
That's
why-
environmental justice in
But it's for
action.
California.